Coming up on this edition of the RMAC Showcase, we invade the second most populous city in Colorado as the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs hosts us this time around. The Mountain Lions have been putting together some historic seasons of late. We'll sit down with the most recent team to rewrite the record books. Plus, with the spring sports season quickly approaching, we'll sit down with the second-year baseball team to see how they plan on following a very successful freshman campaign. And finally, things are really growing. We'll take you on a walkthrough of some of the newest sites on campus. Those stories and much more are right around the corner as the RMAC Showcase starts right now. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the campus of UCCS, located in the same town as the conference offices, Colorado Springs. I'm Jason Carter. Thank you so much for joining us. To kick things off, we're going to start right here on the basketball court, where the women's basketball team is coming off their first ever conference tournament title. The ladies taking on New Mexico Highlands in their first home game of the new year. Both teams were feeling it from outside in the first half. UCCS had 6 3-pointers, including this one from Lauren Bennett. Highlands had 9 threes in the game, 5 of them coming from Brianna Stewart, who had finished with a game-high 18 points. Second half, the Mountain Lions would start to turn it on. Off the inbounds, Kristen Vigil gets all the way to the rim with the scoop. Then, on the fast break, Vigil gets it up to Shayna Leaf, who had a team-high 13, as the Mountain Lions would go on to earn the 61-52 victory.
I feel really good about I think our new players, our young players that we brought in have helped with the energy on the court, defensively especially, and done a good job too. But we're still, it's still trying to mesh things together and try to figure out for sure what combination works best.
I think we just had to turn around our energy mostly. I think we came out a little bit flat with the energy, but once we had people on the bench and our coaches getting us up, I think we were able to kind of go from there.
Right after the women's victory, the men also taking on the Cowboys, who are in the upper half of the conference standings. The Mountain Lions were out and running. Elijah Ross, the long lead pass to Brandon Malone, who stops, pops, and drains 3 of his team-high 16. Then Ross again dishing out helpers, this time to a streaking Justin Smith for 2 of his 14. Ross had 9 assists on the night. Highlands has become pretty high-flying the last couple of seasons, and here's a good example of the leaping ability by Mike Wazaber, who flushes it home. He had a game-high 17. UCCS was 8 of 19 from beyond the arc. Dalton Walker hit 4 of those threes. He ended with 14 points as UCCS earns the 74-66 victory.
We need wins. We need to be back home. So to be back home, have a good crowd, find a way to win against a really good team, that's a little bit of a load off our shoulder, and it feels really good.
Feels good. I mean, that's a good team in New Mexico Highlands. We've been close on a lot of games, but it was good to finally turn it over and, just execute and win a good game.
The next night, the Mountain Lions welcome in CSU Pueblo, whose ladies were sitting in first place in the conference.
And it looks like we're going to get ready to see a Southern Colorado showdown. Drives a knife, good pass, bounce pass underneath, the feed, and the finish. 18-11. Shot clock down to 5. Fadeaway jumper, got it! Count it for CSU Pueblo. Flanagan, the pass. Vigil inside to Shayna Leaf, and the first lead of the game for the Mountain Lions. 22-20. That's a scoreless, you're right, a scoreless second quarter for CSU Pueblo.
Kudos to the Lions. They are just playing stout defense.
Wow! Pulls the trigger. Booyah! Outside. Seifert with the bucket. He can play solitary right now. Outside. Fikert. Kaboom! For the Mountain Lions, the women's team, the Mountain Lions of UCCS, pull the upset, the big upset in the RMAC as they knock off the Thunderwolves from CSUP. The second game of a doubleheader, Southern Colorado Showdown. The CSU Pueblo Thunderwolves are getting set to take on the Mountain Lions of UCCS.
Did we talk about earlier? Hit your free throws.
You got
wins your games.
Cuts backdoor. Ross got it. Finishes it. Good feed. Good finish. Shot clock to 7. Nails it from outside. Nice pass to Barnes. Barnes leans in. Boom! There's his teeth, the Mountain Lions, and Barnes said, I'm bringing it. Good defensive play by the Mountain Lions. And another good play defensively by CSU Pueblo for the 3. Wow!
Josh Smith, he got the steal.
It's not one guy that's hurting UCCS. Inside to the mystery man. Little jumper. Nice.
Barnes played no defense on that particular play as well. So.
The Thunderwolves of Colorado State Pueblo, 81-71.
That does it for the first quarter of this edition of the RMAC Showcase. When we come back, we'll catch up with the ladies on the soccer pitch who put together a dream season. We'll be back after this timeout.